Jó napot kívánok, sziasztok, én Savetier András vagyok. Today I want to talk about Hungary. Hungary is a country I basically know for all my life, as I always lived very close to it. I'm very fascinated by Hungary, not least because of its peculiar language. It's maybe the most exotic language in Europe. I'm trying to learn it, but it took me already half a year to order a coffee properly. But it's getting better and better. Last weekend I was in Hungary's capital, Budapest. You have to imagine it as a very big city with the Danube River in the middle. On one side is Buda with the castle. On the other side is Pest with its small streets where most of the tourists go, most of young tourists. There are also a lot of stupid tourists, very loud ones that puke everywhere. And nowadays it's famous for the so-called ruined pubs. Those are old abandoned houses where they put pubs inside. There are some really good ones, others are more commercial. And also the dark alternative scene is small but strong there, and they have also quite some events and parties going on. But today, of course, I want to talk with you about the music of Hungary, the dark alternative kind of music. And there's one band there is no way around, and it's called Bonanza Bonsoy. This band existed from 1988 till 1995. They could be called the Hungarian Depeche Mode. They are similar in style and aesthetics, and also in sound. They are also very known because their lead singer Ákos has a very characteristic voice, and he is also still active as a solo musician nowadays. Bonanza Bonsoy was maybe one of the biggest path-breaking bands of Hungary that shaped the bands that came thereafter.
Hát induljon a bonszáj, essen szét a ház, legyen úrrá rajtunk az aktuális láz. Induljon a bonszáj, essen szét a ház, legyen úrrá rajtunk az aktuális láz. Induljon a bonszáj, induljon a bonszáj.
Let's now move on to the contemporary dark alternative music of Hungary. There are quite some bands, most of them located in the minimal wave sector. I have no idea if the bands I will mention now have any significance to Hungarians, but those are bands I personally enjoy and whose music I wanted to show you. The first is Gyermenek Lakotelep. It's a duo from Pécs. It's another bigger Hungarian city. Gyermenek Lakotelep are strongly influenced by Devo, and like Devo, they have a Dadaistic approach to music.
A nap is már csak nyugatról ragyog, a fénye hol balról, hol jobbról ér. Ezen a megváltozott éghajlaton tűz erős a nyugati szél.
Új Látásmód Fúzió. That's the name of the one-man project of Gaspar Cornél. I didn't find a lot of information about Új Látásmód Fúzió, and generally the project seems to be very obscure. There are a lot of influences in Cornél's music, from minimal wave over cold wave to industrial. He also did a collaboration with Gyermenek Lakotelep.
Legyőzzük az igazat, legyőzzük a fényt, legyőzzük a szeretet, legyőzzük a fényt, átlagokat eltudatlan, a hangjelek nyelvén, léthatalmatlan, a gyorsult fejlesztés, a szintetikusan képzett hang, párhuzamos jelenlét,
most obscure project from Hungary that I know is called Nostalgia Directivo. Their only release is from 2008. It doesn't even have a title, and there are 4 songs on it. And up to this day I'm fascinated by the song Technopop Yesterdays.
Előttem állsz, kezedbe könyvek, homályos gyorsan tűnőkép. Mögötted évek, halomban érvek, kezdetben asszony, nyúló kétkedés.
Last but not least, I want to mention the solo musician Adam Berces from Budapest. I saw him live some years ago, and after his concert we had a little talk where Adam revealed that he only uses analog synthesizers and drum machines, and also that the main theme in his music is cyberpunk. He also has several other projects, but under his name he released 1 album so far, and it's called Postapocalypticus Almanoch. Unfortunately, he seems to be not active at the moment. I hope we will hear more music from Adam soon. As you might know from previous episodes, I like very much castles, and so I couldn't resist to visit Vyšehrad in the north of Budapest, and it's also close to the Slovakian border. It's a beautiful castle ruin. Vyšehrad comes from Slavic languages and means the high castle, and it also gave it the name to the Vyšehrad states. From Vyšehrad, it's not very far to Esztergom. Esztergom is the last city before you cross the border, the Danube, to Slovakia.
Here where I'm standing right now is the border between Slovakia and Hungary. And on this side you can see the Basilica of Esztergom. It's a huge building, it's beautiful. And on the other side you see Sturovo in Slovakia.
That was it for today about Hungary. I hope you learned something new about the country and its music. As always, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Viszontlátásra. Sziasztok!